Dave Altman, let's go. Hey, Dave, let me know when you get here. So, hey, everybody, I had an interview that I did with Gene Carter to promote him and his talk that he's doing tomorrow night. There is only 3 people that I know in this world who had the drive, the tenacity, the willpower to keep at it until they found a huge, massive treasure. And one of them people have passed away, and the other 2 are going to be at this gathering. But one of them is Gene Carter here, is going to be talking to us about his find. And I just want to say this, you know, his find was a Knights of the Golden Circle treasure, KGC treasure. And he found one treasure that had a map that led him to another treasure. So if anybody's coming to this gathering, you know, Gene, I've already asked Gene, and he said he'd be willing to you know, if you've got something you're working at and you can't figure it out, if you've got a guy that's figured out 2 locations, means he's kind of cracked the code and you want to be talking to him. A lot of people are going to want to say, well, man, show us your treasure, you know. That ain't going to happen, you know. I know from personal experience, things that I found, I'm keeping my mouth shut. And a lot of people are going to say, well, I think that this is BS. His story is BS. Well, I've talked to Gene for a lot. You know, and I don't know if you remember this, Gene, but I didn't want him to tell this story, the whole story public. I didn't want him to tell it live, and he'll go into that full thing. But I wanted him to tell a little white lie to keep it so that it wouldn't blow this whole thing up. And he told me, Terry, he says, I'm not going to tell any lies. As soon as I tell one lie, my whole story falls apart, and I'm not going to tell any lies. And so, with that said, you know, Gene, just real quick, a little bit, you know, what are they gonna hear you talk about? Don't say anything, just real quick. But you know, we're lucky to have him here because he came from Missouri. He's driven all the way here to Utah. His car blew up, and man had to get another ride for somebody else. But he's here, and he's gonna be talking tomorrow night. And so, Gene, you got anything that you want to say to these guys?
Yeah, you're gonna hear the whole story today, or during this event, and there's going to be a lot of great stories, including mine, and it's going to be an awesome event. I hope you're making it here, but you're going to hear everything about what happened with the pot of coins, the Templar treasure, Montezuma, and a whole lot of other stuff. You're going to have to be here to hear it, because it is going to blow your mind.
So with that said, I got all kinds of comments going on. I'm going to try and read them. I'm not good at this. Smart Wizard, God bless. Well, God bless you, Smart Wizard. King of Hico Mundo, oh yeah. Okay, Larry. Hey there, Terry. Hey there, okay, Larry. I'm working on getting there from Riverside. That's Riverside, California, Smart Wizard. I hope you make it. This is going to be one heck of an event. We got all kinds of great speakers lined up, and with our thing in the park Saturday, there's going to be a lot of, you know, if you got some questions to things, there's going to be a lot of knowledge here that you can talk to people about. Marco Cayley. Yeah. What up, Terry? Man, I'm doing great. Marco, man, if you guys are coming, man, I hope you guys can make it, because this is going to be a great event. Earth Alliance, how you doing? AKA Zen. My phone's small and I don't see very good. Wish I could go. Oregon Caretaker. Hey, Oregon Caretaker, AKA Zen Somniac. So we got a guy who has been working hard trying to get us some internet service down there at the park. He's got the permission that we can hijack the government internet service for a couple days.
Wow.
And so I tried live streaming from the park a couple years ago, and it just didn't work. So we're going to try and live stream this for the people that didn't make it. I'm not going to live everything that's going on during the day, but I'm going to live stream, you know, the talks that are going on Friday night and Saturday night. So, Smart Wizard, anyone know if I can take a Greyhound to the Moon Lake in Utah? I'm in Riverside County. Man, it's paved roads. You probably could, but I don't know if I would. You might could hitch a ride up there. You know, you can take and at the park, it's going to be no problem. We're not going to have the event Saturday, Friday and Saturday, it's going to be at the park in Altamont. There's no problem there. However, Friday during the day at 10 o'clock, Del Bascom's going to take a crew, take a little tour around the lake, showing some of the things that's on his copper map with the Spanish treasure, the Lost Roads mine, and also he's going to be speaking and telling more about that copper map and the Lost Roads mine, some of the things that he's been working on. And he's a second generation Lost Roads mine treasure hunter. His dad was a Lost Roads mine treasure hunter. Integrity is so important. I gotta agree 100%, Emily Rose. You know, that's one of the things that made me think, you know, if Gene is not even going to tell a little white lie, and it wasn't really even nothing, you know, and if he's not even willing to do that, you know, I thought, wow, you know, good on him. And you know, so S. Lee, ARG, AK, I speak ancient Hebrew. Wow, cool. Trying to decipher some of your tablets. Man, thanks. Get with me. I'd like to know what you come up with. Emily Rose, I wish you could come too, but we're going to try and live stream it. Shem Jessup. Hey, good to see you're here, Shem. Man, I don't know if you can make it or not, Shem, but man, this is going to be great. I hit the thumbs up, amigos. Thank you, King of Hueco Mundo. Patty Sursa, we'll see you, man. Patty is one heck of a treasure hunter and knows a lot about this area, and she's going to be at this gathering. So anybody wants to know about the Moon Lake area, the Rock Creek area, about the Lost Roads mine, hit me up and I'll get you in with Patty. S. Lee, you're welcome. Crystal Vintage, hi guys. Hi, Crystal Vintage. Hi from Galt's Gulch. STL. I don't know where that's at. John Wayne Everett. Gene, your story is best ever. Coming to hear you from Lake Isabella, California. Hey, John, you're right. He's got one heck of a, like I said, I only know of 3 people who has found a major treasure, had the tenacity, the stick-to-itiveness to do what it took. And you're going to hear tomorrow night what it took for him to find this. Like I said, I only know 3 people in my whole life that did that, and Gene here is one. The other one is going to be there at the gathering. The other one has passed away. Hello from Tennessee. Wish I could come. Roger Harwell, I wish you could too, but man, like I say, we're going to try and live stream it. Soggy Adventures, John Anthony. We jealous here in North Carolina. I'm dying to be there. What's up, Terry? Hey, John Anthony, we'll live stream it, so I think this is going to be a great time. Michael Joshua Lewis, stuck in Australia. Hey, man, I've always wanted to go to Australia nugget hunting, Michael, so CJ, wish I could be there. I have treasure to share, man. You'll have to get with me, CJ. I'll miss you, my friend Shem Jessup. Man, you guys are blowing up this, and this is the first time I really know how to do this. Peter Birdsell. Real knows real. Valley S. Hello from Ohio. Jen Otten. You're packing the trucks and heading out there. We'll see you here, Jen. What is that? You gotta.
I don't have my glasses. Sorry.
Geeko the Caveman, how you doing? Thomas Roberts, push Truott to tell about the DS. Hope it's live streamed so those of us can't come get to see. Thanks either way. Truott's gonna be, man, Truott's a wealth of knowledge, man. He can talk about a lot of different subjects. You know, he's had a radio show for the last 30 years or longer. And so he's delved into the strange, the all kinds of stuff. But he's got a lot of great stories to talk about. But he's going to be talking about the Egyptians in the Grand Canyon. He had a high-level clearance contact in D.C. who got him access to the files, the Smithsonian files on the Egyptians in the Grand Canyon. So he's got pictures to show him. We'll hear what he has to say.
I'm trying to get all whole kinds of information to write.
Jamie Cunningham, have a fantastic. We're going to have a great time, Jamie.
Yes, we are.
Charles Henderson, live stream will be pretty cool. I hope it works out. Dave Altman, are you here yet? We're on the way. Dave Altman and his film crew are coming out, man. They're filming some projects, and Dave. Anyways. I'll have to get a live interview with Dave on Friday, Saturday, him and his film crew. So glad you're about here, Dave. Dennis H., what's going on, man? We're just getting ready to have a great time, Dennis. Hello from Tooele, Utah. Jamie Cunningham. You're not far from me, Jamie. I live in Utah myself. I live in Utah County. Live stream it, yes, Crystal. We're gonna give it a real good try. How much did it cost to get the caveman from Geico? that's you, I guess, Gene.
I didn't make nothing. I lost a car on the way here, in fact.
so you know, whoops, what happened here? So we're not charging anybody to come to this thing, and we're not paying any of the speakers. And in fact, you know, this thing has cost me way more than you know. We're asking for donations to just help for it. You know, the porta potties, the rent in the park, the liability insurance, all the stuff that goes with it. You know, we hope we don't lose money there. You know, but anyways, these guys, Gene, come out of, you know. And he'll talk about that on his talk. The reason he's coming out here is he wants one of the artifacts that he found tested. And so, anyways, so Mike Smith, hello, Terry Carter from Kentucky. Would love to be there with you guys. Hopefully we do this another year. You know, it was looking pretty bleak at the start of this, you know. Mark was having health issues, and Kent, they might have to cut off his leg. And so, man, this was a rough go trying to get this going. And if, you know, without their help, I don't know that we'll do it next year. But, you know, it looks like they're going to be, you know, they're healing maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we have it again next year. Jace Ventura, how you doing? G.E. Kincaid, you're right, David Altman. Jace Venturi says, love my work. Man, it ain't my work. It's everybody I've met, man, and they're sharing with us because they got a lot of great stories, and I'm just the lucky guy that gets to know all these people and share it with you. Bobby Mitchell, can't wait for the live stream. Jace Ventura, hi from Australia. Durango, Ed Toro. Hey, Terry, good to see you live stream, Ed, from Durango, Colorado. Hey, Ed, you got some interesting things there in Durango, Colorado. I go out there every now and again to check some stuffs out. Breach 123. Been on a Robert Kreider video marathon this week. Robert Kreider is going to be another one of our speakers. Not only is a Bigfoot guy, you know, that did a lot of immense studies, you know, for different universities and stuff, but he's also a treasure hunter. So he's going to be talking about Bigfoot. But if you're here at the gathering, hit him up about treasure hunting stuff too, because he's a wealth of information.
I'm going to hit him up.
Hello from the mountains of the Philippines, Mr. Dank, D-A-N-C, 1956. Hey, ever researched the golden lily? Yes, I have. Golden recovered here in the Philippines. Hey, I'm going to be doing an interview with a guy. In fact, he's coming to the gathering. His father-in-law was Ferdinand Marcos's attorney, when all that was going down, and he has all the classified documents and stuff, and he can't talk about it, the attorney can't, but the son-in-law is going to fill me in. So we're going to be doing a video on that. That's an incredible story, the golden lily and the stuffs like that. That's the Yosemite's treasure in the Philippines, for those that don't know. Jace Ventura, appreciate the way you collect and share these historical stories from folks who need to be heard. Hey, you know, when I first got started, when I was, you know, in my 20s, early 20s, I met a lot of the old timers, and they told me a lot of their stories, and you know, they passed away, and I couldn't remember their full story. But even if I could, there is no way that I could have told their stories like they did. I mean, they lived their stories, just like Gene's going to be sharing his story with you tomorrow night. He lived it. He can tell it with feeling. He can tell it with, you know, first-hand account because he lived it. There's no way I could retell Gene's story or anybody else's story, you know. And so that's when I decided in the early 80s, I started recording with a cassette tape recorder. I started recording everybody, and then later on moved to video. But people wanted me to. They wanted to hear some of these stories, and I didn't have really anywhere to share it except for on YouTube. I never planned on doing anything. It was just a platform for me to be able to share these stories with my friends because they wanted to hear it. And that's how my whole story got started. My whole channel got started. So,
good job too. He's doing great.
Kendall to Spain. See you this weekend. Kendall, make sure you say hi. Make sure you stop me and say hi. Michael Joshua Lewis. The Mekong River is producing millions in gold and gems daily. That must be in the Philippines, maybe, I don't know. Cool. Audio, my email is hunters, HUNTERS, HDT@gmail.com. I get so many emails, so many texts, so many that sometimes I get flooded. I'll get hundreds a day, and plus all the spam email I got. And sometimes my work, I'm working 24/7. And sometimes I don't get time to get to it. And I always think I'm going to go back and get to it. And in fact, Gmail sent me a thing saying, man, you got way too many emails. We're going to start kicking them all out. I got to try and find time to get through and go to them. But Kevin Colvin, howdy from Zero Gold, Texas. Bend over, huh? You're the man, Terry. I enjoy. Hey, thank you, Bend over. Jace Ventura as well. Audio, I'll put the subject line Nephilim. All right, I'll look for it. Audio. That's an interesting subject for me, is the Giants, the Nephilim. So. Greetings from Prescott, Arizona, Del Pitcock. Matt Larson, Terry, you're the man, and I appreciate everything you do for all of us. Can't wait to see you. Hey, Matt, we'll see you tomorrow. Like I told everybody else, man, make sure you say hi. I'm not the man. It's the people that do the interviews for us, you know. They're the man, and I'm just the lucky guy that gets to share it with you. So
he's one of the men.
Love your show. Thank you. Thank you, Melinda Cash. Well, with that said, Matt Larson, I'm the speaker of the mountain, and watch out for me when you open up the mic. I don't really know what that means. Matt Larson, if you're coming, make sure you say hi. Breach 123, that's right, man. I'm gonna try and figure out how to shut this thing off. Last time I tried to do it, I pushed all kinds of buttons and finally got it off, but I don't know how I did it. So, but with that said, that's a wrap, and those that are going to be there tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow. Make sure you stop me and say hi. And if you're a KGC guy, or you got any questions about KGC treasure, and you got a code you're trying to crack, get with Gene. If he's cracked one code, that means he can probably help you crack yours.
Free of charge.
So with that said, thank you guys, and hopefully we'll get the live stream going tomorrow. And for those that are there, man, we're gonna have a great time. And that's a wrap. I just got to figure out how to shut this off.
Hope we see you all there.